Wait, am I back? Hello? Am I back? Unable to connect. Well, no, it says unable to connect. Refresh. Refresh. Am I back? Hello? Hello? No! Did everybody leave? No! Fuck. I might have to restart. Oh, wait. I think I'm back. I need to change everything back to what it was before. Where is it? I have it under hottest, maybe? Where's the thumbnail? There we go. Now I gotta like get the link. Okay, I'm back. At DOTA 2 at Notification Squad. I'm back. Just in case, I'm gonna see if I could go into the previous stream's chat and leave a message. I don't think I can, but I will try. Yeah, I cannot. All right, whatever. We're just gonna have to deal with it. It sucks, but what can you do? How do I get back to the live section? Go live. Stream. All right, we are back. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys. I don't know where I'd be without you guys. Dead in a ditch, I assume. All right, probably not, but you know, I could always try. That's not what I meant to do. What the fuck? All right, that's weird. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. I got another window. Fuck you, Streamlabs. God heard my thoughts and said, "How dare you put Bat Rider in C tier?" I miss this kind of content since I watched the DBD Dead by Daylight tier list. Oh yeah, I remember that. Hot crazy guy got vibes, just like Junkrat. That's kind of valid. If we're putting him in, all right, if we're gonna put him Junkrat level, I'll put him A, but it's gonna be above. Yeah, no, we'll put him here. Because like I like Junkrat, and if you're gonna like equate him to Junkrat, because like if you know him better than me and you put him Junkrat, I'm gonna say A tier, because I love Junkrat so much. Junkrat is like my favorite Overwatch character. He's my second favorite character to play, but like my number one is Orisa. Beastmaster. Oh wait, fuck. I'm not recording, am I? Yeah. Okay. I gotta go back to my recording. For those who weren't here, we put Bat Rider into A tier because Dwimble had pointed out that they are basically just Junkrat, just a goblin. The only thing holding them back from S tier is the fact that they are a goblin. He has a cool voice, but how many would bang Beastmaster? He's all right. He has a luscious beard on some of these skins. Like, he got a good looking beard. He has a really good body too. He's muscular. He a short king. But he'll cause COVID to flare up again. What, you think he fucks the animals? I mean, like, you would have like a wide variety of animal pets, but like if you're talking like he's a Welshman that bangs sheep, then we got to rethink this guy. Dude, he got that dog in him though. He's an inner beast. You know he's loud in the bedroom though. It's primal roar, a deafening roar, no less. That means while you're like, if he like when he comes, he's gonna like fucking deafen you for a little bit. You're gonna have to put up with that every time. He's Mr. Beast. You put him in the high tier. I could see him being up there. Maybe like jokes aside, I think he's a pretty good guy and he's good looking. I think we could put him easily in like A tier, but I don't think I would put him S. I will put him above Bat Rider because no, better yet, you know what? I'll put him at the top of A tier because I love animals so much. I think it'd be really cool to have like a petting zoo with him. Hey, Chaos Machines, how's it going? Beastmaster. All right, I'm just gonna say he might be a jolly person, but he is a heavy drunk. Think about that. That's where all your money's gonna be going. Looks like he's a lynx in every skin. He's aged. He's a tiger in this one, but I think that hardly matters. Got a big belly. But you know, nah, he got titties. I was gonna say like he got pecs, but like now that I look at it, I think they're titties. I mean, but he knows how to handle a thick rod, if you know what I mean. Look at that stick. Would you? I don't know. He got sharp ass teeth. There ain't no tongue kissing that dude. Well, I guess he'd be putting his tongue in your mouth, but like that, you know, animal mouths like that aren't built for sucking. So he'd be doing all the work, or all you'd be doing is getting fucked from him. Dude, he's such a drunkard. He literally packs a mug with him. He has a personal mug. It's not even a hobby. Like, it's just all he does. I mean, if he ults, he splits into, well, it says 4. It shows 4 here, but he splits into 3 now. And he has different ways to pleasure you. He could go at it fast. He could go at it fast. Or he could, I don't know, or he could last. If you need a drinking buddy, then like he's your guy. His whole arm is fascinating though. I mean, that's a thick ass arm. Let's see. If he's a lynx, I think he probably has barbs on his wiener. But like, do you really want to get fucked by a guy that that has to hold his belly in order to suck him off? I don't know. Isn't he kind of a monk? Would he even have money to provide for the family? He drank for 9 days. No. Oh, wait, that was Mortal Kombat. Never mind. Yeah. He's striving towards enlightenment through drinking, searching for the answers, the ancient spiritual. Okay, so he's heavily religious, and that's why he drinks, basically. I don't know. He's kind of a pagan, right? Like he wouldn't be. I don't think he'd be. I think he'd be a good partner, like in the heart. But I think you'd have to be the only one to provide. I don't think he'd do much. I think we could put him in like C. Yeah, I'm putting him on top of C. There's work to be done, but you know, I'm sure he'd do it for you. All right. Next is Davian, and you're all right. You already know what skin I'm going to choose for him. Where is it? What? Where's the Davian skin? What? Is it? Wait, David? What do you mean, David? Is his name David? Dragon Pete. Dwimble, I'm learning so much about you today. I didn't know you'd be so based. Where is the skin? Does he have an anime skin? It's a persona. It has its own slot. Oh, really? Oh, so it's in the, where is it? Armory. Dragon. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, this is already a good-looking guy. Like he is literally a good-looking guy. And you know what? From what I see in the anime, he's like a generally good guy too. The only thing wrong about him is that he is like he's in love with Miranda and not like the cute elf girl. Like he's not into Marcy and he's not into the fucking like elf girl whose name is hard to say. The one that was in a polyamorous relationship. That's his only flaw. He has pride. He's a good guy. He's like a hero. He's like I think this is gonna be the S plus for me. And yes, well, like Dwimble said, he could turn into a dragon and he'd have a dragon peener. That wouldn't matter to me, but you know, just mentioning it. I'm putting him in S tier because the anime. Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit, I think, belongs in the same tier as Ember Spirit, not gonna lie. I think they're all I feel like Ember Spirit, Void Spirit. I think they're all like they all just are basically the same person, just different builds, no? What can you do with this guy? He's a rock. You can polish his rock. He's good with the pole. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. There ain't a lot you could do with him. According to my female friends, they already fricked Davian. Judy, I hate to tell you this, but there are no females that know of Dota. He can push and pull you. All right, but how fun would it be to be launched by him with his Q? Not as a sexual thing, but just in general. Like he is shove you so hard. Like he like launch you. Imagine going to the lake and then he just launches you into the lake. That would be so fun, wouldn't it? And hey, the resonation, the resonate, the magnetize, he can make the bed shake probably. That'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, he's a fun guy. He's like the cool uncle. I think he's the same tier as like, yeah. I think it's right. Like he's gonna be in the same tier as like of the Ember Spirit. But the thing about it is like he's not like conventionally attractive though. I feel like he'd be like, yeah. No, I think I'm just gonna put him like bottom of A. Because if we're gonna go like if I like which like I like better in terms of look, Ember Spirit looks better slightly. You made one of them play Dota? All right, you know what? You know what? Actually, I can't even say that that girls don't play Dota anymore. You guys want to know why? If you guys haven't seen it, but already, I made a community post. In my community post, I actually put out let me see right here. So, I don't know what's happening lately, but right here, there have been a lot of people playing, a lot of VTubers playing Dota lately. I'm only going to show 3 because like stuff. Like, look right here. There are VTubers playing Dota. They're both beautiful, beautiful women. Grape Chan, who's Nimi, I love them too. I love Nimi the most out of anyone ever. Like, there's Raye, who I've actually been in their chat for a couple weeks. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, actually. You guys don't need to hear it. And then there's this person who, like, speaks Japanese. I think they only play Dota. Oh, no, they play other games, but, like, they do a lot of Dota. And then, of course, there's one more. I feel like I mentioned them enough, so, like, I don't really need to introduce this person. But this person, obviously, like, plays Dota as well. Last minute grind. Oh, they last minute grinding the event, too? Well, I'm done grinding, so I'm not going to be doing that no more. But, you know, it's whatever. Check out my community post if you guys want to check them out. I would highly recommend look at them. They are cool. Kita Nanachi only plays seasonally? Oh, really? Why? All right. Earthshaker. Right off the bat, you have a fuck-ass nose. I'm sorry, dude. You need, like... Actually, you know what? Never change. You do you, king. You don't need to change for no one. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And your nose just ain't for me. Okay. No matter what, it's whatever. What kind of animal is he supposed to be based off anyway? Because he's Hubin. Was he a buffalo? A bison, maybe? I mean, I always joked that I was the bed shaker. Like, I'm sure he would also be the bed shaker. What can I even say about this guy? Is there anything about his personality that's known about in lore? Like a golem or a gargoyle, he used to be one of the earth. He had shaped himself in the image of a mortal beast and named himself Rygor Stonehoof. He bleeds now and breathes, and therefore he can die. But his spirit is still that of the earth. He carries its power. Okay, so basically, he's a mortal being right now, but he's basically immortal in spirit. So there's nothing really there to go off of outside of just the way he looks and his kit. He'll also give you a concussion. Yeah, that much shaking would probably kill you. But it'd be like an intense bed session. I don't know. He's big and bulky, but like his proportions are so weird. Like he has such a big ass. Like I feel like if you like Earthshaker, then you probably thought Harambe was sexy, because like he has like practically the build of a gorilla. Yeah, I think like Earthshaker is a little like we love him for what he does, but he's just not much. We could probably put him in D. I could fix him. Like, you know, maybe there are aspects that you could fix about him, personality-wise, stuff, whatever. The size of the totem. Judy, what the fuck are you thinking about doing with that totem? Elder Titan. Let's just get it out of the way. He's basically Earthshaker, but like, yeah, he's literally just Earthshaker, but like different build. The only thing is that his build is a little more proportionate. Otherwise, he's nothing. Right? Like there's nothing to him. He could crack you in half. That's it. Better build. Yeah. Better body. We could build a world together. You got a stapler gun. Yeah, he's probably good at construction. He has a stapler gun as a weapon, you know. I don't know. He probably stinky. He has a goat's face too. Yeah, I'm gonna put him with Earthshaker. Just below Earthshaker. Gyrocopter. Is there not an old man skin, or is he only an old man? I don't know. We like I'm sure he's a fun grandpa, but I don't think he makes for a good lover. In whatever skin he's in, he's basically just the same, just an old man and a giant thing. I think like, you know, like is there even a debate about this? I don't even think there's anything like he has a sweet ride. You know, he you know, if you wanted to go for a ride, he could like literally give you the Aladdin treatment of showing you the world. But he'd probably also bomb it while he's showing it to you. So I don't know if that's like something you want. I think he's gonna be like D tier too. I'm gonna put him like right below Grimstroke, because Grimstroke is like almost C tier, but like this guy is the most personality driven character out of the whole D tier list. Got that veteran pension. That's true. I mean, that just means that just makes him a sugar daddy at that point. Juggernaut. You already look insane for doing that. I mean, Juggernaut always reminds me of Whack Fu with the way he looks. He's got a good body. I don't know if there's much said about his personality, though. But just assume that for any character that we see. I just know that that mask is his face, no? S tier? Juggernaut inside? Really? I mean, I guess he does have a good body. He be Omni slashing that bussy. And you know what? When you're done fucking, he just healing totem you, and then you'd be ready to go again. Imagine he puts his dick inside you, and then he just like Blade Furies without his sword. Like he just lays on top of you and starts spinning like a fucking top. He'll become the drill that drills the heavens. Your heavens. He's got a good body, and like I don't think he has much of a personality though. So I'm gonna put him like at the top of A tier. No, let's put him like below Chen, but in S tier. All right, Kez. So Delta earlier said, was it Delta? I think it was Delta. Delta said that I have to put Kez in S tier. I love birds, but the thing about birds is that like I don't know, he has a weird look in his eye, you know? Does he have a skin yet? He doesn't have a skin yet. Oh, that's kind of a shame. But I mean, I'm sure the feathery community loves him. Like he doesn't look bad. He has a good build. He has personality. Kez is kind of fine. Yeah, exactly. Like he has good charisma. He has everything. He's cocky a bit, which is a little slightly negative, but like we love someone with courage. He's got style. That's true. You know what? I'm gonna say it, and it's probably gonna be lame, obvious, but like Kez would probably watch any type of anime with you. I bet he'd be like, "Hey, what are we watching? Clannad today? Cool, I'm in." Oh, what? Naruto today? Fuck yeah, let's do it. Hey, what's the anime of the season? Like, what's new? I bet he reads manga in like his spare time. He'd be like the perfect person to be nerd out with. I'll put him in S plus. I don't think there's a lot of negatives outside of like that weird, like I think his eye is a little weird, but it's not like terrible. The only thing about him like that would be a negative is just that like you wouldn't be able to like get blown by him or sucked by him. I think women would have it easier because he could just like pinch the clit with his beak. All right, Invoker. I think this is an easy S plus. Think about it. He has all the knowledge in every way to pleasure you. Do I even need to look at a skin for him? I don't think I need to. I think it's obvious he's gonna be S plus. Like if you're a woman and wouldn't fuck Invoker, like I think that'd be like a crazy thing to say. Especially if you were to compare him to all the other heroes. Like there's just nothing better. I don't know. I am not putting him under Davian. I'm not putting him over Davian though, because of the anime. Anime Invoker, I like makes me feel like he got baggage, but like he has rightfully so baggage. Hmm. Wow, it's kind of sad how little skins that he has. Is he new on the newer side? I mean, if he has two heads, he probably maybe has two dicks. Unsexable. I wouldn't say unsexable, but one spewing lava out of the mouth, the one's for yeah, you might be right. Maybe unsexable. Like, I mean, he'd have things, but like, it's just nothing to work with. Would he have like a decent personality though, so I could put him above like certain people that might be an F? Contains 2 fledglings. Famous for their viciousness, newly hatched dragons of the species. Wait, are they young? The freak of nature, Jakiro, hatched from a single egg, combining an individual full of range ability, blah, 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 blah. Trapped within a monstrous body. It doesn't really say anything, but we're just gonna assume it's F. I think he's a whelp, maybe. Yeah. Is there anything that's gonna make this any good? Like, he's just... I feel like he's just a grumpy old man. There's nothing that would change him. He's like Merlin the Mage without the whimsy of being Merlin the Mage, isn't he? Yeah, he's just not anything special. I'm not gonna put him F. I'll put him like D. The I can fix him thing being his age. Because like F being totally unfuckable, like these things are quite literally unfuckable. But like this guy, like if you were given the option, there are worse options. He's a keeper. He's Gandalf from Witch. Foxy, you don't get it? He's the keeper of the light. He's a keeper. The Shrek! He probably has a shocking sex life. I don't like how disproportionate his body is, though. Like, his torso is so much longer than his small little body. Hey, but if you were to fuck him from behind, you have, like, horns to pull on. But, like, I feel like that's it. Isn't he evil? He's a tormented soul. Once a great philosopher. So he's smart. He's kind of ugly, though. He literally has a skill that's called nihilism, though. So he's probably not the nicest person to be around. Yeah, I think, like, he's, like... I feel like he's D. Because, again, like, he's not totally unfuckable, but, like... He's not, like, F tier. Because there are gonna be fucking F tiers. That's not a good skin for him to judge off of, I mean. I think this is gonna be the better skin. I think not. I think not. He freaky. Those aren't his actual teeth. That's face paint, right? So he's always wearing blackface. Look at him. He's purple. He's literally purple and he puts on blackface. Granted, it's probably war paint, but... I mean, he has a poisonous touch. He's gonna, like, you don't want to... he looks dirty. He's always barefooted. Look at his toenails. Yeah. I mean, like, he's decently built, but like he has a terrible posture. I think he's gonna be like, I think he's gonna be like top of, like maybe like almost top of D. Enigma. How you would fuck this thing is an enigma to me. Is it bad? I think this is probably his hottest skin. Like he looks really cool like this. But I think this is literally unfuckable. Like Enigma, he probably doesn't even have a personality. Would. He has a lot of spawnlings he'd probably seek on you in the bedroom. He can conjure a great many dicks. He'll show you his black hole. Enigma is S tier? Enigma is S tier to you people? No, you guys gotta explain it to me. Sell it to me. Sell me this S tier, because I won't understand unless you guys tell me about this. He looks cool, for sure, but all he is a pair of hands and a torso, fellas. He's bald. Not to say that bald men are a bad thing, but like, I'll give you guys 1 minute to explain your reasoning. I could put him C, maybe even B, but I don't know about S. Spaghettification, my thing is probably not gonna be a good time though. He's jacked though. But what's he gonna do? He's got no penis. You can literally see he has nothing below the waist. The only thing he can fuck you with is probably like the tail end of his like ghost body. Best body in the game, to be honest. Maybe. He is chiseled. He's like an Adonis. He has long fingers. I'll put him A. I will not put him any higher. I'll put him over Anti-Mage. No, I'll put him over Abaddon. Okay, above Beastmaster. You know what? Fuck it, low S. Husker. All right, think about this. The closer he gets to coming, the faster he's going to be thrusting. If you find a way to like if you maybe get like a string to tie around his dick so he can't come, you could probably get some mileage out of him. Enigma is the guy that would say no pickles. I said no pickles. He has that inner fire in him. He'd pierce you with his burning spear. He has long, beautiful hair, and he's got a good body. His mouth is all fucked up though. Yeah, on all his skins, his mouth is all fucked up. Look at that. He even got blood in his teeth as we speak. He probably doesn't even brush. He's a hot masochist to you. Always angry and refuses to die. You can never divorce. Bro, that just sounds like an abusive relationship. I think like he'd be like in the B section of the B section of I could fix him. Cause like he has like the body and he has the technique, but he ain't got like, he don't got the personality. Kunka. Is my name. He's like an old man, but I feel like he's like, I don't know, barely in his 40s, kinda, maybe. you know, like he's getting silver hairs, but he's not quite like old yet. Is there a younger skin of him? I like his beard in that. Oh, wait. That looks pretty decent. I feel like if you liked him, you like young Barbosa. He has a Mega Buster! Holy shit, I want this skin. Super B. I could see B. He's a pirate. He's got like the wait, no, he's just a sailor, isn't he? Or is he an actual pirate? I feel like he'd be like a whimsical, fun, nautical guy. Like he'll take you on fishing trips. The Navy, so he isn't a pirate. And he's righteous. He fights demons. He's a drinker, but like I feel like he's a classy drinker. Yeah, I think he'd deserve like B, right above Husker. No, you know what? You know what? Yeah. I think he deserves like just above Ember Spirit. No, because yeah. Any humanoid is gonna be above Bat Rider for me. I think like Kunkka is classy. Largo, though. He's good with music. He's good with kids. He has a cool personality. He's a musician. He's a performer. Like, I think the only thing is that he might bore you from what I've seen in, like... Do I want to finish that sentence? All right, let me just say that I like... no, you know what? Never mind. All right. I've seen shrunken girl stuff, all right? That's what I'm going to say. That's all I'll say. But, like, the eggs, would he be capable, because, like, I don't know, he would keep baby frogs in his mouth, no? Dwimble! Why? I didn't know this thing about you. I can't tell if you're joking with me or not. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to kink shame or anything, because I that's the last thing I ever want to do. But like, I'm learning stuff about my audience that I didn't think I would ever know. Y'all freaks. We were meant to be, all of us. We were meant to fight each other. I'll put him at bottom of S tier. I would put him above Kez because of his charisma, but just because Kez is probably like would be a super otaku with me, like I would have to put him. I'd have to put him higher. But then again, Largo would probably like anime too. I feel like Largo would like is so chill, he'd just do anything. So you know what? He goes higher. His tongue. Yeah, the tongue thing is the thing to think about. But I don't think I could put him any higher. Because traditionally I cannot possibly put him higher than, well, maybe I could put him higher than Invoker. I don't think I could put him higher than Davian. We'll consider it later. Lone Druid. Let's be honest, he's gay for his bear. He's just an old man and everyone. He's going to be in the same realm of Keeper of the Light, I think. Oh, wait. He has a younger looking skin. But he still looks old, even in his younger looking skin. Yeah, I think Lone Druid's just going to be, like, Foxy Grandpa, but, like, just not Foxy. So, yeah, he's going to be, like... He's going to be, like, right there. Maybe a little more. That over there. Then we're gonna drag this out. I wish there was a clipping thing so that these things would be a little more aligned. I'll make a futuristic looking skin called Lone Droid. Oh wait, people can make custom skins, huh? All right, just putting it out there. Though there will be 4 of him, but he has a fuck ass looking face. He's always squinting. And this is an Asian saying that. Yeah, he's basically a fucking lemur that's just barely like, and his torso. I think if he had longer legs, he'd probably be a little more manageable. I feel like Meepo would be fun, but he wouldn't be like, I don't know. He'd be a fun person, but I don't think he'd be like someone like he's just not conventionally attractive. He is stoned. That's what he's smoking. He's always smoking weed. I'll put him below Dazzle.
Beneath my warm exterior, permafrost.
Can we just put him in F? Are we agreed on F? I think we're all agreed on F. Like, maybe top of F, but F. What do you mean, A? What could you possibly mean, A, Dwimble? No, hold up, fellas. What do you mean, A? Explain yourself, Dwimble. You need to type fast, okay? Because I can't. You don't know. You just naturally look at this body and go, his face and go, like, all right, I'll put it out there. He has a good body. He has a decent looking body, but like his I don't know, his face, man. Collar. Okay, Judy's in the collar. All right, fine, not F. D. Like he would probably impale you on the ice pillar and fuck you that way. I will put him right above Clinks. Jumbo can fix him. Jumbo and Judy can fix him. All right. For those, let's just say we all know he's really good at fingering people. He's got the magic touch, some might say. Does he have a better looking skin though? Because he looks. It's probably going to be his best looking one. All right. He looks like a man child though. Like, he's basically a dwarf, I suppose. But like, I don't. Does he even have a good like personality? He's been to jail and back, Ah, so he's at ex-con too. All right, we're just gonna put him at like D tier. Magnus. Oh wow, he actually is just a rhino. I forgot. Are rhinos like horses? Do they have big dicks? Because I can't think of any scenario in which you would want this guy. I would love him as a friend. Is he like a good person? Because I honestly, I don't even think being a good person is going to get him out of D. Skewing action, he would skewer you. That is true. If you chisel down his horn, do you think he could ride it? Women would be able to give him a new type of face fucking. Uh, he's just a hairy rhino, though. Like, he doesn't even like. I guess he's muscular, but he got a pop belly. He's like a worse Thor from God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in like D.
My bonds are broken.
All right. Next up is Lycan. Oh, actually, he was a mammoth. I'm sorry. But he only has one horn in the front. Oh, he's a mammoth and a rhino then. All right. Let's just assume he's basically Wolverine from the X-Men. So, you know, he has a heart of gold. He's just grumpy looking. And you know what? He's a pack leader. He's a family man. He likes dogs. Lycan, you know, I feel like he's every furry's dream because he could literally turn you, like, if you're in a transformation hentai, then like he could literally do that for you. He could turn you into a wolf. And he's not terrible looking. That overbite though, it's a little much for me. I'd put him in like C, B. I'd say I'd put him in B, but that overbite's killing me, so he's gonna be put in C. Mars. I will say that Mars is very charismatic. He has a decent build too. He has like a really Roman heroic build. He has a really cool looking beard. The red hair is really cool. He's got cool armors. And hey, if you ever wanted a fucking privacy, Arena of Blood, he would impale you on the spear of Mars. Goofy uncle, Crimson Chin. A plus. All right. I will put him. Personally, I would have put him S tier. But because he dated and fumbled Dawnbreaker, I'm putting him in A. Night Stalker. I feel like this is another person that's for like this is like for the people that are like furries for that Ben 10 alien wolf, Ben Wolf. Like his mouth opens up. Like he like I feel like in sex he'd do like a Zoidberg thing where he'd open up his like mouth and then like not consume your head, but like he just like in the passions of sex just like clamp his flaps onto your face. Like a face hugger. Jeez. Judy and Dwimble are really into the freaks. Night Stalker likes it in the dark. That's right. You can never do it in the day. He only likes it in the dark. All right. I will give you guys. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Zero. One. Once you think he's done, he just ults and then it just goes even. Oh, he can fuck you in the skies. And you know what? If you ever wanted to go grocery shopping, you could just like have him ult and then he'll just fly you anywhere you want to go. Like he has like aspects outside of the bedroom. Model 1 can get it. He gets stronger at night and will silence you. All right, I'll put him S. I think he's decent enough. I'm putting him above Enigma. Monkey King. I think Monkey King is kind of a S character. Maybe not this skin in particular because he looks fucking hideous. But like if we were going to base it off like this one, I know like he's basically a humanoid monkey, but like the human aspects kind of fix most of it. I feel like he's also like another guy that I could say like, oh yeah, wuxia films. I bet he likes like Kung Fu Hustle and all that. I feel like accidentally unsubscribed. Oh. Okay. Okay. Amenta. I see how it is. Thank you for coming back. And you know he's really good with polls. He's really good. And yeah, transformation. He could turn into whatever you want. Itadaki Seiki? Could he transform you though? I wonder. And you know what? His ultimate ability, he could gangbang the shit out of you. If he wanted to. I think he's S. I think he's... I don't know about S+. What do you guys think? Does he deserve S+? Does he deserve to be with Kez? What do y'all think? S or S+? Below Kez. All right, so then it's just a matter of S or S+. S. All right, only one person's answering, so I'm just going to put an S. So like I said, because he's an elemental, but as a male voice actor, we're just going to judge him as a male. I imagine he has no personality, but he can technically turn into whatever you want him to turn into. He could be a man, he could be a woman, he could be both at once. And, you know, he could like shift and change so that he could like thrust harder, or he could thrust like faster. Vaporeon ass hero. S+, S+, S+. I'm not putting him at the top of S+, but I can agree for the sentiment alone of him being able to turn into anything you want. I feel like it's just an S, to be honest. Like, I would put him under Wukong, because, like, the thing about it is that, like, how sad would it be if you, like, that... How sad would it be if you couldn't fuck him in his normal state, right? Because, like, imagine, like, he's like, do I gotta transform today? Why does nobody love me for me? Like, he'd have a little bit of issue with that. So I'd put him in S. Not because that he had issue with it, but because, like it'd be sad and manipulative to an extent. Hey, Bear Claw. You subscribed and you have an alternate account? An alternate account that I can now copy, paste, and track you down for? Necrophos. Can we just put him in F tier? He's a withered old man. He's like, I don't think... I kind of want this skin because of the foul pun. It would be so much better if he were an owl, though. I know a fowl is a type of bird, but like if he were an owl, I would prefer it. But yeah, he's gonna be F. He's wicked, he's mean, he's nasty, he's nothing. All right. He's not exactly attractive, but he has a nice body. His face is iffy, but he brings a lot to the table. You would anything that you would ever want to know, he could tell you. You know, if let's say like if you were to go gambling, you could be like, "Hey, you want to tell me if it's gonna land on a red or black?" And then you just make out with money, and you know he's like, "All right, it's not terrible. It's not like hideous. I think he's like average, maybe." And you know, he gets kinky. You know, the wax, you know, the purifying flames, he'd burn you, but like you'd heal from it, and you'd like if you're masochistic, then like he could also like, you know, give you like MR so that like you don't get burned as much, but you still like heal from it. You can get kinky with that. And then better yet, he could do the false promise, and then like when he's fucking you, he could do the time stop thing, like with Faceless Void, where he fucks you, and then like after the false promise, like you receive all of that pleasure all at once. He's very B to you. That's valid. I feel like he is at the very least like balanced, you know. Actually kind of hubby. Yeah, he probably would be like a nerd, and like not even a good type of nerd. All right, sure, we could go B. B for basic. Outworld Destroyer. Fun fact. When I first started playing Dota, I asked everybody what their hear me outs were, and someone said Outworld Destroyer. So I know this is somebody's S tier. Somebody's. He has like such a big torso and no bottom half. And he's wicked. He steals your intelligence, doesn't he? Something like that. I don't know. OD will hurt you for not being as smart as him. So he'd be like abusive. I feel like there's just nothing that could be done with his body and personality. Yeah. Puck. I think Puck is a guy, ain't they? Because I think someone told me that Puck was a female before, but like childish character. We're just gonna drop that out of here. Nature's Prophet. All right, so you know, Nature's Prophet brings in the money, you know, and you know he could go anywhere you want him to. Think about it. Like if you're like, hey, I'm craving some Mexican food, he could like W to like anywhere in like Mexico and get you whatever you're craving. He could go to China, Japan. He could go anywhere you want. If there's like limited time merch that like you want, like imagine like Japan has like a Pokemon like event that's only available in Japan. He could warp over there. Keep in mind he can't take you, but he could warp over there and get those things for you. He could provide. Puck's VA is the same as Lena. That's interesting. But yeah, you know, Nature's Prophet, you know, he could provide. He has a decent build. He has a fuck ass hairline. He has no nose. We gotta think of the positives. The positives, like he's a good natured guy though. If you get boots of travel, you could TP to him. But are there boots in travel? Are we basing this in us living in his reality, or are we basing this on him living in our reality? You could sprout for private time. Yeah, if you want to fuck, like if you're in the middle of a hike and you want to get like kinky, but you don't want to get seen, you could sprout like a wall. You get freaky with the trends. No, that'd be hard. Oh, wait, that'd be like wood. Why they come tree sap. You know, if you live in a forest, you would have home security. I feel like he is a B or C. I think because of his good nature, I'm inclined to put him at the like around B. You know, I'd put him over Husker. I don't think there's any possibility. Like, I don't even know if he's good or bad natured, but I don't think there's anything we could do with this. Like, is there anything that we could play with this guy? I think the closest thing is he might be able to give you a high by like mind flaring you. You know, like when you're really high to the point that you can't think. I wonder like if you could just do that with the mind flare. But that's about it. He's just a bug. Pangolier. He's French, so he automatically goes to F.
My brothers would never forgive me.
Dwimble, what? Pangolier S. Pangolier looks pretty good. He has charisma too. A. Oh, he has a jester skin. Oh my god, this is actually really cool. Holy fuck, I want it. Oh, this is a cool skin too. You know, he has style. Yeah, I can really see the S like the S potential with him. Oh, I just noticed he has a mustache. Vote A, S, A. Foxu is a joke. I would say, how could I possibly put these two up here and not have Pangolier up there? Ogre Magi. Do you think he has two dicks? All right, okay, but like they're high gambling. They're dumb as rocks, though. They probably mean well, though. Look at all their costumes. I bet they're like really fun to be around, but like, I mean, they got party tricks. You would never freeze to death. They share the same peener. If they come, do they have a chance to multicast? Like, do they have a chance to come from like 1 to 4 times? Yes. What do you mean they're like Goku? Oh, you mean personality wise. But they're kind of unhealthily big. They're not really muscly. Like, look at that. They got like cankles. They got warts on their body. They probably don't bathe. And they're always fighting all the time. Bloodlust. Yeah, but is that enough to really put him high? I could maybe do B or C, but I don't think I could do higher than that. Who do we have in B? We cannot put him above Lycan. You know what? I'll move Lycan up to B, and I'm gonna put like Ogre Magi to see. No, I just can't. I can't put Ogre Magi higher than Lycan or anyone else there. All right. Omni Knight is really cool, but he's also incredibly racist towards demons. Isn't he kind of like a corrupt paladin where like he's not like where he's like uh where he's a good like isn't he like what's the word? Where he's not evil, but like he's like I don't know. A jackass, like a mean like holier than thou type of person. A zealot. Yeah, kind of like a brainwashed zealot. I feel like he's like an unhealthy person in the mind, but healthy in the body. Grants immunity from physical damage to allied units in an area. Well, he's a protector for sure. So like Garen? No, Garen is actually sane. The only thing is that like the thing about Garen is he's not insane. Garen is just enforces Demasia's policy of like mages being heretics. Too Christian. I think like he's like good looking though, so I think I'll put him in like the very top. No, let's put him at the bottom of. Can I really put him above Dark Seer? But Dark Seer is well. Can I put him above Doom though? Or below Doom? You know, I'll put him under Brewmaster because I can't willfully think like I'd want to be with Ogre Magi like over him, you know? So someone tricked me into thinking that Phoenix was a female. I couldn't tell because like I couldn't get any voice lines, but like this is just a bird. It's just a bird. Judy said S plus. Dwimble said S plus. What the fuck? Wait, whoa. Tell me what makes this guy S plus for you two. Explain it to me. I mean, he has good voice lines, I'll admit, but like, what makes this guy S plus? He's just a chicken. It's aesthetic. I mean, if he works like Final Fantasy, then if you died, he could bring you back to back to life with a Phoenix down. Technically, he could supernova you if he has Agnum Scepter. Phoenix has those vibes. How about this? I'll put him into D instead of F. Or his voice alone. You know what? I could. You know what? I could do a monk life and not fuck any of these things below him. Warm. He probably would have cuddle vibes. All right, there we go. I can't do him any higher than that. Primal Beast. I'm just gonna say the dude would choke slam you into the bedroom. Think about it though, like anytime you come home, he does like the onslaught charge. Like he's just like, oh, I'm so happy to see you, and then he tramples over everything in the house. Would he even be able to fit in the house? He probably has a monster penis though. All right, we're putting him in F. You know what? No, I'm putting him in D. Not F, D. Phantom Lancer. Well, he's decent. He's old, but he's decently built. And hey, think about it. The more he thrusts into you, the more clones he can make. Is there a better looking skin for him? No, there is nothing. Dwimble? Dwimble is surprising me at every fucking turn. Judy, admittedly, I don't know too much about, but like Dwimble, we've been around each other for a while, and I didn't know you were this wild. I should have known. There were hints. Shallow clone battle beast. Okay. I would put him, but he looks like a grandpa. And he frowny. So he's grumpy grandpa. I'll put him A tier. Right below Kunkka. All right, obviously he has a hot voice, and if you're into BDSM and electricity, he'll whip you. He can whip it really good, I imagine. Oh, that's not a human skin. Yeah, he has no face body thing. Oh, whoa, this is badass. I didn't know he had an Arcana. I don't think there's anything for us here, right? Someone to be feared, so he's evil. Yeah, there's nothing here. Ricky. I feel like Ricky's the type that would fuck you then disappear. Like, I don't think he's reputable at all. Like, he would just like be like, hey, that was a nice night. I'll call you later. And then he runs off. All right, this Ricky, I think it'd be worth chancing it. I'm not a furry, nor am I gay, but like, he looks way better like this. I wish I owned this skin. Ricky faces out of this world and periodically strikes the enemy from behind in an area around him. So yeah, he could like, I don't know, what the fuck would he do though? What could he possibly do with that? It's purchasable on the market, yeah. But I'm free to play, baby. Well, except for the Brood Mother skin that made me not free to play. Oh, and I'm gonna have DOTA Plus. You know what? It's stupid to say that. All right, I'm gonna put Ricky based off the werewolf skin alone in like bottom of B. Pugna. Is this where the Pugna that was in that one animation? What was it? Hold on. What was the channel called? Huge Dojo. Yeah. What was it? It's been a while since I looked it up. What was it? Dota 2 animation and Damn, it's an animation that I praised a lot too. Eugen, that's right, Eugen. Man, I wonder when the next animation from that channel is gonna come out. Let me see. Let me put on the voice. I don't think there's gonna be any real reason for a voice output, but just in case. I've been patiently waiting to see more work from these people. All right. Let me see. Yeah, right here. If we were that Pugna, now we be talking. Listen to that voice. Beautiful. Sexy, even. I'm gonna check the mic and see if you guys could even hear it. Barely. Just listen to it. Listen to that. It's beautiful. It's art. But this is about guys. So, yeah. That would have been S, but alas, we're looking at men. Call FBI if anyone says A or above. Isn't this like an old man? Yeah, the old man warlock. Or is he just a demon? Pugna's ult would be fun. Because he blows you. Or actually, he drains you. He'll drain you of all your essence. I don't think there's anything here. I think it's like this is literally the same as Necrophos, where like there's a there's no body really. You know what? I'll put him above Necrophos because his ult would be fun. Ringmaster. Honestly, Ringmaster gets S+ for me. He's an old man, but you know what? It's John Delancey, legendary voice actor. He is amazing. His soul is an old man, but his reincarnation is a child. It's not really clear whether the body is a girl or a boy. What? Wait, have we seen the reincarnated body, or is that meant to be his reincarnated body? Think about it. He had a whip. He'll whip you. He got like tricks he got party tricks. He can ride a unicycle. He's performative. He has all the charisma. He's S+ for me. He might even. No, I can't put him above his voice, but I can't put him above the other two. He has so much charisma, but he's just not. He's not the most perfect one. All right. Rubik automatically is like S material for me. But I would love to know everybody else's thoughts. I think he's already S. Like, I think like he's a cool character. He's always wanting to learn. He could like learn and teach you things. What the fuck? You look like a woman in here. I mean, he wouldn't be terrible. SSR, S+. He is a bit twitchy, but let's just say he has something like he has a little autism. Yeah, I'll put him at S+. I can live with that. You know what? Fuck it. Monkey King, if Rubik's S+, then you deserve S+ too. Not even going to consider it. I think this is going to be the best skin for them. And I'm pretty sure in the Monster Hunter universe, I don't know. But like, yeah, I think honest to God, it's just best to just look at them through the Palico skins. But even then, it is a 3-in-1. Wait a minute. Is that stuffing right there? Oh my God, it's a Palico suit. They aren't actually Palicos. Oh my God. I never noticed that. That means they're just the same 3 goblins in a fucking suit. I mean, you get 3 of them. And they're all, you know, if you like explosions, they could be pretty fun. How about top of D? No, second to top of D. Because they obviously got issues, but I feel like you could fix that and just barely get them to C. But I don't think because of their looks that they will get past C. There is no skin in the world in which this goes above D. I refuse to believe that you guys would ever know. Even at the default, there's just no. He's a rotting, stinky man. Thank God. I know people love Pudge, but there's just no. I'll put him on the top of F because he's the only one in F that has like no. Slardar. Does he actually fuck you, or does he make you donate the eggs so that he could come on the eggs? Because that's what fishes do. Fishes lay eggs and then the fish just like lays on top of the eggs and then like just fertilizes them. He's just a fish. He probably smelly on land, dude. Like if he's out in the air too long, he's probably stinky. Kinda hot wood. I mean, he got a good torso, but he's pointy. Low S? I was thinking maybe high B or mid A, but S? Maybe there's something I'm not seeing from the perspective of a gay man / straight woman. He looked angry. Is there anything we can learn about him? Utterly loyal. Utterly loyal. Taciturn nature hides deep knowledge of the secret places of the sea. He rises to the shallows in spite of the pain caused him by brightness to commit recon. So he's self-sacrificing to make sure no one is conspiring against the depths, and sometimes is a relentless pursuit of rare few who manage to steal off with items. So he is a hero. He is noble. All right. All right. I could put him S. He's good enough to get to S. He's good-natured enough. Let's just... Oh my God, we still got so much to go. Naga would let him. That makes me want to drop him down a grade, to be honest. Spirit Breaker! You are literally a bull. More like Bed Breaker. There is no kissing that mouth. He is a cow. Also, he would ram me down. I would put him low D at the most, but like I can't, no. I can't put Spirit Breaker in the same grade as Pudge. Sven. You know, in his God Strength form, I feel like he'd be like fucking Saitama, like One Punch Man. Like I feel like if he thrusts once, like whether you're a woman or a man, he would just make you come with that one like thrust. If he himself wanted to come, he'd have to keep thrusting into you, and then you would just like keep like orgasming over and over and over until he finishes. That's how I view him. The thing about it is that he's also what, resistant, isn't he? Yeah, he's like, he gains resistance too. He has slow resistance, so he's only gonna pound fast. Stream name: gay chat traumatized straight furry VTuber. What? I'm not. In what way am I a furry? Fine, I'll agree, yes, but I'm putting him over Slardart. No, I'm putting him over. Yeah, I'm putting them over those guys. Shadow Fiend. His sad backstory makes him extra sexy. Okay. I like this skin a lot. I think it's his best skin. No, that's a pretty cool. Oh wait, where is it? That's a pretty cool skin. This is just Ragnaros without like the attractiveness. Yeah, swag. I mean, he got good clothes, but like, what do you mean, what mouth? Oh, I mean, I guess he actually does have a mouth and a normal, but he's so spiky and he's got no penis. I feel like it's a cardinal sin to fuck him. But maybe that's why people like him. Sorry, fellas, that's a F, but a top of F, because I'll admit that his body can be kind of attractive. I feel like the more you fuck him, like, keep in mind, his thing is that, like, for every auto attack, he drains one of each of your attributes. So eventually, you're going to become immobilized, whether it be, like, you lose your strength, you're not able to go as fast or long, or your endurance, or, like, you'll just lose all intelligible thought. You can't fuck him. Or you can, you just gonna have to have really a lot of stats. You have to work on yourself. And he is a fish, so he is not conventionally attractive. I don't think he has much of a good personality either, to be honest. Yeah. He's stinky fish. I put him at the top of F because he actually has a somewhat fuckable body. Sniper is an old man. I feel like his basic ass skin is just gonna be whatever. He's just grandpa. I feel like you'd only be with him because like you want to like get into his will before he dies. Like he's probably like a fun grandpa, someone you'd go like hunting with. Would raw dog him? What? What? I mean, like, he would probably keep you protected, sure. Where did we put Keeper of the Light? We put him in D, didn't we? I feel like, at the very least, Sniper is probably not crazy, so I think we could put him in, like, the bottom of C. Shadow Demon, I'm not even gonna bother to look at. I'm just gonna put him in like in the same category as Shadow Fiend, only lower. Shadow Shaman.
I am Shadow Shaman.
Shadow Shaman has a decent body. Yeah, Twinkie. Even has the same color. Not many good. Big snake. He's got a big snake, all right. He could shock you for like the BDSM. He could turn you into a chicken and then fuck you as a chicken. He got shackles on him. Oh, he's the perfect edge. You know, all right, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever been fucked and then you were getting close to coming, but then your partner came just seconds before you could reach that state? Let me introduce you to Shadow Shaman. He has a passive ability called Foul Play. When taking lethal damage, he survives at 1 HP for 1 whole second. Wait, this is 3 seconds. For 3 whole seconds. That's a lot of mileage you could get out of that 3 seconds. He'll last just long enough for you to come. Never be disappointed again. He got an ugly mouth though. He ain't like, his mouth goes all the way around his jaw. Yeah, that's just the way he is. I think if his mouth weren't so goddamn wide open, I could put him into like C tier, but I think he's like high D. Silencer. He never makes noise. He doesn't grunt. He doesn't moan. He doesn't do anything. And you know what? He'd probably silence you from moaning too. You know how I see if you guys like Silencer, I'm just gonna automatically assume you like that fucking the jackass from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Lord Judge Frodo. Because like that's basically who he is. He's Frodo, but like a mage hunter. There's a kick-ass villain song though. I don't know. I think like this is the only skin that really shows like his face, but even then, like he has a decent build, but like look at that. He got that old man marks. He's like in his like 50s, 60s, and he hasn't aged well at all. I feel like he'd also be abusive and mean. I'm gonna put him in like above Chaos Knight. Skywrath Mage. All right, I think it goes without saying that he's pretty attractive. Bonus points per wings. He could fly. He could probably carry you while flying. Think of the wedding day. He could carry you off into the sky at the wedding. And he's good-natured. You got bird toes though. Arcana's pretty cool. Got that edgy look. Another hubby who will lord dump in D&D sessions, like his accent. Yeah, he has a pretty cool accent. He probably would play D&D. I feel like he's the healthy, stable husband. Like not boring, but like he's just like so good-natured. Like you would never get surprised from him, or you would never get negatively surprised from him. Like I feel like he would just always be straightforward with you. He's like really cool guy. I could put him in like S+. Concentrated venom. Do we even have to talk? Like, do we even need to talk about this? Yeah, exactly. Silencer, not Silencer, but Skywrath Mage will always love you. like he's like a lovebird. They'll love you to the end. This is a bird. He's not even hot like the Phoenix is. He's just a bird, an edgy demon bird. Okay, Judy. Why? Why? Why would you would? Is it because he's like an edgy emo? Okay, I knew it. I didn't even need to say it. I already like I said it just nanosecond before you said it. Fine, I'll put him like. No. Can I put him above below Phoenix? Got fuck ass teeth. No, I cannot. I'll put him under Leshrac. No, I want him to. Jesus. Sayori, hello. I never played Doki Doki Literature Club. Maybe I just should play it sometime. I always think of like that moment of like the childhood crushes video of Emi Richu where she's arguing with Reagan about like Sayori or Hana. What was it? Monica? It's like, I don't know who either of those two are. We're almost done. We're almost done. I'm so happy. We're almost done. I can go to bed soon. And I got to finish. And more importantly, I got to finish this as soon as possible for like the VOD. Void Spirit. I like his hair. He has good hair. Unlike the other spirits, he's probably the most conventionally attractive. He actually has good hair. He's zen, unlike the other two, I think. Like, I feel like he's the type of father that's like... That, like, if you were to tell him that you were, like, into anime and stuff, like, unlike Ember Spirit, who wouldn't understand, I feel like Void Spirit would be like, I could try to understand that. Let me watch some stuff with you. I think he is well above Ember Spirit. I'm putting him over Phantom Lancer because Phantom Lancer got that like nasty like frown, but I won't put him above Kunkka. Tide Hunter. Maybe not that skin. Oh god, maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, fucked up teeth. He got British teeth. Like British look at him and say, holy fuck, dude, go to a dentist. All right, everybody's gonna want me to do this one. I think he's still got fuck ass teeth under there. Yeah, I don't think the Cthulhu face fixes it. Especially with that. Look at that fucking belly. Ugh. Ugh. He's stinky. He's very stinky. I'll put him above Pudge though. Timbersaw got grandmommy issues. I feel like he's a little shit. I feel like he's like a worse version of Michael Reeves. Like he's Michael Reeves without being attractive. You know how Michael Reeves has all the charisma? I feel like Timbersaw is like that without the charisma. Like I feel like he's just like a brat who's annoying and just like is just like, oh my god, I want my grandma's cookies. I'm gonna invent this giant robot and I'm gonna devastate the lands. Yeah. PTSD goblin. Yeah, I just don't see him like being a good person at all. Dwimble, why? Dwimble, why? Why? Judy, please. Judy, please. Tell us, Judy, please say, I need another opinion. Please tell me no. Say no. Don't say A. Just say something like along of like the lines of D. Please. I can't. You can't say this person is an A. Where's Judy? Boxer's saying no comment, but you already said too mechanical. I'm not defending Timber. Thank you. I'm sorry, Dwimble. I can't do it. By the way, Dwimble, I know you saw that I hearted it, but I liked your deadlock drawing. You're going to D because, but like, you could be fixed. I believe you could be fixed. This is a rock. But he's festive. But he's a festive rock. You look kind of cool. All right. This is literally his best skin, and I gotta say, he looks badass. Like, he is cool looking. He might not be like, hubby, I'd fuck you, but he is like badass looking cool. And he has a throne because you are his king/queen. He is your loyal companion, I feel. For that, I put him in S. And this is not for fucking. This is because this is like, he is like super fucking cool. Is it tiny? No, it's the opposite. Like, because his name is Tiny, he's actually really huge. Like how when people name dogs Tiny, but then they're actually like really big. He's a grower, not a shower. Tramp Protector. I feel like you're the opposite of Tiny. Where like you're like not all that attractive in any sense of the form. Like, I don't look at you and think you're cool. I think like I look at you and you go like, oh, it's a tree. I mean, if you like gardens, then I'm sure he'd be very helpful in a garden. If you lived in a forest area, you would have like home security. He's probably a really healthy person. I put him in D. Maybe if you take him to the lumber yard, you could like shape him into something more suitable, but like I don't think so. Terror Blade. Edgy boy. He cool. He cool. Wow. Little too edgy, but cool skin. Like the weapon. Ooh, edgy boy with hair. I kind of feel like his demon form looks cooler though. No? I'm weak against the emos. Oh my god. I went to this booth. This furry artist booth, and the girl that owned the booth was this like really pretty like emo girl, and like she was a really cool artist. She draws really good, and like she was pretty, and she was fucking emo. She had emo clothing, dude. She had the chains, the hoodie, like she got everything. And then like her boyfriend with the fursuit came by, and I was like, dude, how does it feel to know you won at life? Like I literally asked him, I was like, dude, you won at life. Like, you better not drop the ball on this girl, because she's pretty, she's emo, and she draws really, really, really well. Like, I don't know what else more you could need. And for your particular need, she is a furry, so I think Terrorblade is above Slardar and Enigma. You know what? No, yeah, all these. Trail Warlord, I'm automatically thinking I'm putting low. But think of it this way. Each time he thrusts, he slowly gets faster. He has an uncapped attack speed. Right? Doesn't he have an uncapped attack speed at a certain point? I forget. I thought he had like a uncapped attack speed somewhere. Am I thinking of something else? Can't keep up. Even when you are done, he will just keep going. I know he's a troll, but like that face, he's just a goblin. He's just a human-sized goblin. And he's toxic, yeah. I feel like he'd be able to pleasure you, but he's just a dickhead. He looks like the guy that rage baits for fun. I'll put him above Meepo. Oops. That is a bear. A bear. Just a straight up mother-loving bear. He has a high attack speed, slow, and apparently his penis is a shower, because that's not hiding much. No finger play allowed. Yeah, nice to cuddle with. I mean, probably he's probably very warm. Dude, laying on his back would probably feel really good. I wish I guess he kind of looks okay like that, seeing his natural hair. He fuzzy. But bro does not trim his nails. I feel like he'd be toxic. Fiercest member of the Ursane tribe, protective of his lands and his people. All right, so he's loyal. While the mother sleeps and nurse their cubs, the males patrol the lands above as tireless, vigilant defenders of their ancient ways. Wait, hearing dim but growing rumors of a spreading evil, he headed out beyond the boundaries of his wild home. Wow, so he is actually, oh, he's part of justice, huh? He might just be a keeper. He's a good daddy, and like I think the only thing is just that he's a fucking bear. But like, if we take this from the furry aspect, then he is not terrible. He has a high attack speed. I think I could put him in B. Let's put him above Centaur War. No, let's put him above Axe. Storm Spirit. All right, unlike the other spirits, Storm Spirit is obviously more joyous, has a little more personality than most of them. So I could see him being like, at the very least, a little above them. I feel like he actually is like a guy that, I feel like he's a man child, but like a jolly one. Or like, you know, he's like, he's like the fun uncle that likes to play with the kids. And like he's up to date on everything that the kids are into. Like I bet you Storm Spirit would literally be like 6'7" or like D's nuts or stuff like that, you know? Yeah, I think like I think he's like a healthy, good person. I think I would put him just below Mars. Tinker.
Ready, willing, and fully enabled.
He's an old man. And you know, I mean, he would have a decent job. He'd be very tech savvy. Think of the computer that he could build you. And think about it, like anytime anytime your phones or anything like dies, you can rearm, reset the cooldowns. Okay, maybe that doesn't mean recharge though. Maybe when he like comes, you can recharge, but then you just keep going until you're done. You swarm you with little robots. Oh wow, I've never seen this skin before. You got horrible posture. You got swag though. Look at him. He's all dapper and shit. Oh, that's a cool skin. But alas, we can't see his face. But he does have potential. Gordon Freeman? I don't know who that is. I think I'll leave this one up to chat. Because if it were up to me, and it is up to me, I think I would put him in D tier with a lot of the old men. Maybe bottom is C tier. B. I guess I could see B. C. It sounds like we're in that same area, so I would just put him above B just because I think maybe above Brewmaster is where a good spot for him. Wrong one. Warlock.
They call me the snowball from Cobalt, but you may call me Dusk.
He has a cool voice. I feel like he's a cuck and he just like enjoys watching you get fucked by a demon. Like you'll just get belly bulged. Oh my god. I don't like that skin, but that's a badass looking motherfucker. Oh my god. Why is this is so cool. What the fuck? I want it. I would actually legitimately buy it and maybe play him for this. Jafar ass looking motherfucker. Warlock is cool, but like it's hard for me to really judge him. Because you can barely see his face because the game doesn't really allow us to see it. I guess we could demo him, but I don't think we'd be able to see his face all that well. Apparently he has like a beard. From what I can make out, I think he's just like an old man. He's probably like an evil old man. I think top of D tier. All right, Tusk. What can we say about Tusk? I mean, considering the climates he's normally in, or that I assume he's normally in, the only fighter to have bested the bristled bruiser in a fair fight. I don't know what the fuck that means. Barbet. So he's fun. A black. Nothing really to be said, but that other than he's a bar fighter. I feel like he's just, yeah, not really conventionally attractive. But I assume that he's nice and, you know, fluffy. He's kind of cute in like a animal kind of sense, I guess. You want to fight against Bristleback? I just don't think he is conventionally attractive in any way outside his personality. He's very fun. I assume that he'd be fun, but let's put him I'll put him at the bottom of C. Underlord. I feel like he has major baggage, but at the same time, if you ever wanted to travel anywhere, he could take you. But like he got like rocks grown out of him. He's I feel like he'd have a really thick one. Like a really big thick one, you know? I usually wig his tail when I see his model. That is cute. But like, I don't think there's even leeway to fuck him. Like you'd have to get under him, and even then, like, what? Like also like he got British teeth. He got worse than British teeth. Absolutely not. Undying. That is a stinking, rotting corpse. You're right next to Pudge. Wraith King. He's an old man, but like, I feel like he has a good prime in him. Like he's not, I feel like he is at his prime despite his age. Ooh, that's kind of like a cool looking like Sundered King vibe. I mean, like he could resurrect you from the dead. And he's a king, he's royalty. I have a skin for him? Fuck it, oh, I do not have a skin for him, you fucking liar. $40! Fuck you! Are we counting personas and arcanas? Yeah, pretty much. I want to submit the Phantom Assassin persona to the list of male heroes. All right, I'll check that out next. Yeah, I feel like he is in like still he's still grandpa, but like I put him at the bottom of C tier. All right, real quick, he's Phantom Assassin. Oh. We're putting Phantom Assassin in the runnings right now because he has they have a male persona. Let's look at the armory. Phantom. Is there any other male personas that I need to know about? He's cool and edgy. If he had this hair without the mask, he would look so fucking cool. But based off this, he's already S tier. S, if not S plus. Probably S plus. I say S plus right underneath Invoker. All right, any other male personas? If I type persona, will it show? Persona. No, it will not. Wait, what about Crystal Maiden? Is that a male or a female dog? I think it's a female. Invoker got a persona. That is a kid. We are not adding a kid. Invoker and yeah, no. Yeah, Boxu, why would you even mention that? All right. Viper, I'm just gonna say we already know it's gonna be no. We already know we're not putting Viper in there. Get out of here. You ain't nothing. Nope. We are not putting Weaver in there either. I belong on the list. Where would I place on this list? Isn't Weaver male? If I recall, they have a male voice actor. If I were on this list, I'd be D. I need to be fixed. The witch doctor. Yeah, fucked up body posture, my dude. And you ain't got nothing going for you. Yeah, there ain't nothing going for you. You might have a decent personality, but I don't know. I don't think there's anything really positive I could say outside that. Like, even the best, like, his fingers have giant claws on them. And they're not even long. His hands are long, but, like, his fingers aren't long. Yeah, another geezer. Only that, like, this geezer actually looks gross. Lion is I can fix him. Yeah. Because we all know that Lion has the fingering down, but like Arc Warden on perfection tier? What? Why? Do you have an issue with that? All right, last one. All right. I need to know, is this Zeus like, I know this is probably a stupid question, but is he supposed to be like the Zeus that we know as like the Roman Zeus, the Zeus that killed Kronos, or is he supposed to be his own person that's just randomly named Zeus? But Zeus was a horrible person. Zeus would kidnap women transformed as animals and then impregnate them while being those animals. He turned into a bull and kidnapped a woman. He turned into a swan and like seduced a lady. Zeus is kind of like Mario due to his jump taunt. The Zeus from Olympus is actually in this form because his wife is punishing him. Why is his wife punishing him? See? And he's a horrible father. Think about it. In Hercules, he lost his son because he put his son in like a random ass bedroom. He didn't put them in the same bedroom. Like, who gives a baby toddler their own bedroom? What if something happens to the toddler? That's kind of why his wife abhors him. Exactly. He might be decent looking. He might have chiseled abs, but he is a bad dad. He's the type of dad that would give girls daddy issues. which makes him not the hot one, but the person that makes the hot ones, which kind of low-key is a plus. But he's still an old man. I feel like he's top of D list, maybe. You could say whatever, but if he wants somebody, he could convince her. That's probably true. All right. I think that's all the bachelors. Okay. Here are our winners. Motherfucker. I did not mean to do that. I didn't even know I could do that. What the fuck? Quote unquote winners. There we are. Does anybody have any questions? Slidar Perfection IDK. I forget why we chose Slidar for S. Yeah, I'm willing to bump him down to A. I don't think I could put him above like Mars though. Hey, it's Nub. How's it going? You got us at our conclusion. The person who makes the hot one. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Judy. I'm glad you liked that joke. Even though it wasn't really a joke, it was kind of the truth. If you ever feel unattractive, remember, Dwimble and Judy will probably like you. Oh, that gives me hope. Maybe I should just face reveal right now and see where I place on the list. I find it funny how we have this tool and we could use it as a tier list creator. I know, right? Where is Spirit Breaker? Where did we put Spirit Breaker? Oh, here we go. Bottom of D. Because he is a cow. The Spirit Brothers should be the attractive brothers. Well, that's the thing. We have like them in A, like well, we have Storm Spirit in A and Void Spirit in A, but like we have Ember Spirit here and then Earth Spirit. So yeah, they're all unattractive. What's kind of racist? Putting all the spirits inside A? Against cow? No. Look, if you would fuck a cow, like even by furry standards, he is not okay. He probably has big ass balls though. Cows usually have that, I think. Make a separate top tier emo list. I think I'd have to like filter out who's emo and who's not. His name is literally Bara. All right, does anybody have any last minute qualms? Anything that they would like to argue about before I end this list? I don't know how you fix Phoenix. You'd be set on fire by complete accident more often than not. Bane could go up higher. You know, I guess if we're talking like what we would have as partners, I guess we could have things higher than Pudge. Like, honestly, the F tier isn't really in any particular order all that much. I mean, if I have to, then like... There. Morph is on S tier because he could be anything that you want him to be, but he is not S plus tier because you want to change him. So there is some flaws. Sniper is probably not that old for his species. They're dwarves, so the beard doesn't necessarily mean he's as old. Yeah, but he's white-haired. Top F? I don't think top F for Bane. Well, you know what? I think I could work with this. Yeah, I think I could go with that. But that's about as best as I could do. So, are we all in agreement? I know that's literally impossible, but if nobody has any specific qualms to be like, this should be higher on the list or this should be lower, then we're done. Seems fine. All right, looks like we're good. Solid. All right. So we have established that Davian is the most perfect man in all of Dota because of the anime. Where's Earthshaker? Middle of D. I guess we could argue about like what order S plus deserves to be in. If we wanted to. Or we could just say, we could just keep S plus flat so that like, so that we don't gotta argue about that. But in actuality, I did have Marcy on the top of S tier because I found her to be the most attractive in all of Dota. Omni deserves to be higher on the list. Omni is where he is at the list because even though he is conventionally good looking, he is kind of a zealot. A little overbearing. I think I still stand by my S plus. Yeah, I think I stand by my S plus arrangement. You know what? I think I would put Skywrath Mage a little higher up. Venno got crazy mouth, not in a very negative way. All right. I think that concludes the list. I'm going to end the recording before it crashes from lack of storage. I was going to do a game of Dota after we finish, but I forgot how long these lists actually take because we have so many to go through. Like Jesus. Jesus. So while I have all the Dota people here, I want to mention that unfortunately Friday I will not be able to do Dota Friday because I will be going on a road trip Thursday to pick up a relative from another state to move them down to where I live. Sorry, but you know what? You guys got literally practically a week of Dota last week. So you could go 1 week without a Dota Friday. What is going on? Why is that blinking? Where's my Switch remote? Oh, that's why. You are here for 3/4 of the list. Well, you can watch the VOD or you can wait for the YouTube video to come out at least. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all showing up. Man, now that we did all the hottest men in Dota and then the hottest women, what is there to do next? Most edible / delicious looking heroes. Why did I put clockwork in inedible? Why did I put clockwork here but not like in inedible? That's weird. Oh, the well. Oh, you know what? I think next time I'm gonna rework my fun hero tier list. Yeah, so I think if I do another tier list, I will rearrange this fun tier list, but start from new. That way, I don't have any biases to be like, oh, I like this hero better than this, like based off like my previous list. Sand King sounds delicious. You guys would eat a scorpion? Maybe this list actually is worth doing then. I feel like it's gonna get like a little banal once we get to like the human section though. Don't you guys think the pet tier list? Like that we would pet them or that we would keep them as a pet? Because I feel like that would go from like cute to sexual in like a snap of a hat. To keep them as a pet. That would still be very sexual, if not slavery. Including mounts. I feel like that would be like a YouTube short. Who has? All right, you know what? I'm gonna make that right now, just for like a YouTube short. Best mounts in Dota. I think I'll keep the most edible looking ones. I feel like that'd be a fun one to do. I feel like that could be like my April Fool's video. Most delicious edible looking heroes. I feel like best pets wouldn't really work because the only real animal here is like, and I mean animal. I feel like the only one that's like that is primal beast. Oh yeah, I played Broodmother recently. She still belongs in S+. I've only played Viper one time, and it was enough for me to be like, nope, I don't feel like playing him ever again. He's too basic. He a basic bitch for basic bitches. All right. that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for participating and debating with me. I love you all, and I'll see you Wednesday.